Hey guys, Fermin Siori here from the Present Road.
Today we're visiting Death Valley National Park over the weekend and we'll show you where we went.
Some of Death Valley's most famous sites are only 30 to 40 minutes from each other, which makes visiting them over 2 days or a weekend like we did very easy. We visited Badwater Basin, drove the Artist Palette, went to Zabriskie Point, enjoyed the sunset at the Mesquite sand dunes, did a hike on the Mosaic Canyon, and finally visited the Harmony Borax Works. And we stayed in the Furnace Creek area. The drive to the Badwater Basin is super easy and really beautiful in the morning. Parking is like right there. All you have to do is park and get out. In some parts, the salt flats can extend as far as the eye can see, and it's really cool to see the patterns on the ground. Depending on how much time you're going to be spending taking pictures, you could take a while here, or it could be a super quick stop. Then we headed to the Artist Palette Drive, which takes you kind of into the mountains and through this canyon. It's a one-way drive, and it's really pretty. The highlight of the drive is when you get to the viewpoint where you see the side of the mountain that has all these beautiful colors. That's why it's called Artist Palette. The Artist Palette Drive is about 5 miles long and might take you 45 minutes depending on how many stops you make. For lunch, we went to the local Indian reservation to try their fried bread tacos. They were pretty good, huge, and very filling. Then we were off to Zabriskie Point, which doesn't look so big by this video, but look at this picture. That's how big this place is. The hike to the viewpoint is very easy. It's paved and wheelchair accessible, but if you want a harder hike, you can do the Golden Canyon and Gower Gulch loop that goes through the Zabriskie Point. We wrapped up the day going to the Mesquite sand dunes. This was the longest drive of the day and I think the most beautiful. The sun was just starting to set and it took us about 30 minutes to get there. Definitely a drive worth enjoying. We missed the sunset, but you can actually come here even after sundown. It's a great spot to watch the stars on nights when the moon is very bright.
Hey, guess where we're going today? Ooh, gotta keep an eye on the road.
Mosaic Canyon.
Yeah, let's check out this desert. This weekend we've been a desert rat.
As the name implies, this is a canyon that has rock formations that look like mosaics. So that's kind of cool, but what makes it really cool is all the scrambling that you have to do.
That one right there. Yeah.
After some scrambling and an elevation gain of about 1,200 feet, you reach a dry fall, and that is the end of the hike. In the late 19th century and into the 20th century, parts of Death Valley used to be privately owned. They used to mine and process borax here. Borax has many uses, but the most common ones are insect killers, laundry booster, and water softening agent. It can also be found along other ingredients in teeth bleaching products, ceramics and pottery, and flame retardants. This is the Harmony plant, and borax would have been processed here. After it was processed, it would have been pulled by 20 mules back to the railroad. Harmony Borax Works was a super easy visit. Totally recommend it. It doesn't take a lot of time and it's interesting. After that, we drove home as the sun was setting. It was a great weekend, not very taxing at all. We totally recommend a weekend with Death Valley National Park. If you guys like this video, please hit that like button and subscribe for more travel related videos every Tuesday.